John Eats Cheap doing a recipe with a lot of stuff that we had on hand. Now, Mrs. Cheap found this. It's a salad, but wait! It's not a like vegetable salad. This is a Mexican street corn pasta salad. We're fans of that. And Mrs. Cheap said she found it. Our friend Jane posted this and said this looks good. Mrs. Cheap said this looks really good. Can we make it? Pretty much everything we had on hand. So we're going to make this salad. All right, so the pasta's on the stove. We got to get our sauce together. We need, is it 1/4 cup of mayo? I'm just eyeballing, I'm not measuring. That's about 1/4 cup, I'm thinking. And 1/4 cup of mayo. Same thing.
The perfect start for any good Midwest salad, right?
Yeah, and Midwest salads almost always include either Jello or lots of carbs or sour cream, mayo, that type of stuff. We need a couple tablespoons of lime juice. I'm doing real lime. You know what? They squoze it themselves. Eyeballing it. It's kind of like that. A couple tablespoons. That's about my whole thing. A little salt. A little bit of pepper. About 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, which I have. Hopefully it'll be in there. There we go. And chili powder. I think I have to open a new chili powder here. Let me get it. And I'm just using the That's Smart, the cheapest chili powder you can get. It's supposed to be a teaspoon, so we'll just do a shake in there. Kind of like that. And normally you would add the fresh cilantro later. I'm going to mix it in with this because I'm using dried cilantro. I want that lime juice to kind of wake that cilantro up a little bit. I've actually found when you use lime juice, the dried cilantro actually does pretty well. And that's what we had on hand. I'm going to just whisk this all together. This is going to be our sauce. So our pasta is done. Rinsed it off, cooled it down. In goes the fresh sweet corn kernels, a diced jalapeno, just a couple of slices of diced red onion in like that. Add our cheese. Maybe have a little too much cheese. I'm going to put that much in to start with. Mix it up a little. That cheese is so good too. And then our sauce.
I'm excited about this. Street corn's really good.
We like street corn. We never make it. And I've never made anything, I don't think, resembling street corn.
Well, because real Iowa sweet corn is like the best on the planet.
It's pretty
it doesn't
darn
need
good
a lot
on its own. Yeah, it doesn't need the accoutrement. So we're going to mix this up. And the thing is, you need to chill this a little bit. Ooh, get that cheese in there. So yeah, this needs to sit and chill for at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll cover it and let it chill once we get everything mixed up. And then we'll taste test it, see what it needs. The recipe said you may need to add a little more, chili powder, salt, pepper, maybe even lime juice. And we got some cheese. I'm going to just go ahead and add a little bit more of that right now. That's such good cheese. Got that at Aldi.
They have an excellent selection of cheeses.
Boy, they do. And it's the cheapest place to buy like a block of cheese if you do. The 8-ounce blocks of cheese, which we shred our own. It's all great cheese, and it's always under $2 a pound. Sliced cheese we buy there. And they have a lot of the fancy cheeses too, if you're looking for the Gruyere or the bread cheese, that type of stuff.
Well, we did an Aldi charcuterie.
Yes, we did.
We've got a video. Maybe I'll see if I can link it.
All right, that's mixed up. I'm going to just try it just real quick. Try and get a little bit of everything here. I could eat that. It's going to be better cold. I think it's spiced really well. We're going to save this and top it. Into the fridge we go. So there we are. It's been refrigerated about an hour and a half.
Smells good.
It smells great. It could be juicier for a pasta salad, but you could throw, I mean, it's Mexican street corn, right?
Yes.
So you could put some salsa on there, I'm sure. I'm going to add our leftover cheese just because.
And I know you used all the corn. I think there could be more corn in it.
There could. We had one ear. We went
Yeah.
with what we had left over. All right. So this will be a side dish for a couple of days. I'm sure up to a week. I like that, not being so saucy. Oh, Mrs. Cheap. She prefers a small spoon. There you go. Oh, that does not need to be saucy.
No.
That is
excellent.
awesome.
Yeah, I could eat that all day.
Well, we will for several days. But that's a good one. Like I said, that's stuff we had around. I mean, we had a jalapeno in the garden. We had some of the Mexican cheese. You could probably put shredded cheddar or something in that too. That's very good. And I think I kind of like it that it's a pasta salad that isn't heavy on the saucy stuff. That's a big thumb up, and we're going to do that more in the future.
Thank you, Jane.
Could use more corn. We could have used another ear of corn. I will say that's the only change I would make. Yeah, thanks, Jane. And thanks for watching John Eats Cheap, Eating Cheap.